So here I am checking my Microtraxion as it's going set up as a holder for the slack for the cache. So cache loop there is a slip knot, and it's going onto carabiner onto my gear loop, which is a very bad idea. I won't be doing that again after realising that it's not how it should be done. So as you can see in my other video, I'm just putting my quick clip behind me just in case I need that, and setting up my chest harness and the camera, and I've got a whistle just to make sure that I can call for help if I need be, because I am on my own, and I'm just thinking things through now before setting off. So I am just checking the Grigri there and having a good think about that I've got the system right, because this is the first time I've done it. So I'm just considering here where the Microtraxion is the right way around. It is the right way around, it's just it doesn't feel right because it's not giving you a backup. And I've put the cache loop on. I've put 3 cache loops with slip knots on each one, and a greater length on each one to stop them from getting tangled, but I put them on in the wrong sequence, so I'm throwing them all off and starting again, and it's a bit frustrating, but at least I'm realising down here before I go up, and I'm starting on the climb. This is a very easy climb. It's 5A on my local quarry, and I've got a easy sort of belay access place in the bottom there. So just pulling the slack through the Grigri and getting ready to drop a cache loop after opening a slip knot, which wasn't the easiest. There definitely would have been an easier way of doing that, I think, and I've looked into it, and a clove hitch would probably be what I'm going to try next. Short roping myself here as I go for this bolt, and I put in a munter hitch because I thought it would help with the catch, so some slippage, but also stopping the rope from being dragged back down into the system to stop the Grigri from locking, and also having a higher factor fall. So again, I'm checking the Grigri. I'm not entirely happy with how it's set up. It is set up correctly, it's just I'm a bit nervous with this first ascent, and I get the next bolts clipped in the wrong way, but I correct that now, and I've just checking our whole system here again as I continue to climb up and opening another slip knot there and dropping the cache loop. So the cache loop is actually kind of there to create some weight on the side of the Grigri, so it auto locks, as it were, and not too much, so you have loads of slack in the system. And you can do that with the Microtraxion on its own. I just prefer the idea of the cache loop as like a safety feature as well. I've got the Microtraxion actually there flipped the other way as I got to the top to use as a backup, and I've got my personal anchor on the top now, and I've pulled myself in. I pulled the rope up from the bottom. I'm threading it through the bolts at the top to get ready to drop it down the other side and put an Alpine butterfly on it. So making sure I've got a nice tidy rope as I pull it up, because I don't want it to get tangled like I did on the lead rope, top rope solo video. So putting the Alpine butterfly in here, and then I'm gonna clip it with the locking carabiner there. So now that's all done, I'm unclipping the quick draw and loading up, getting the Grigri correctly loaded up, and putting a French prusik on there as a backup for the brake hand, cleaning that rope down behind me, and just putting the load onto the Grigri here and taking off the load from the personal anchor, and then just descending and cleaning the rope. So trying to maintain a hand on that brake hand on the Grigri, as the manufacturer's instruction. I could have used the Microtraxion in some way, and I do in the next video that I've got. And yeah, I think it's just recording myself so I can just learn actually and see what I did wrong, which there's a fair bit. And yeah, happy to hear your comments, but yeah.